Marc Andreessen went on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about debanking. Are you aware of what debanking is? Well, Yahoo.com posted this article. It states the following from Marc's share on Joe Rogan's podcast. Venture capitalist Marc Andreessen appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience and introduced many Americans to the notion of debanking, describing it as privatized sanctions regime that lets bureaucrats do to the American citizens the same things that we do to Iran. Andreessen observed how debanking has been leveled at unpopular political constituencies, notably conservatives along with crypto and fintech founders. Marc Andreessen brought up a very good point on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he is a very well-known, very successful venture capitalist. This debanking issue that he brought up, you might not be as familiar with. Did you know that Americans could be getting cut off of banking services in America, even if they're doing legal business? For a reason that Marc points out on the Joe Rogan podcast appears to be mostly political in nature.
The current banking regulations, after all the reforms of the last 20 years, there's now a category called a politically exposed person, PEP. And if you are a PEP, you are required by financial regulators to kick them off of your to kick them out of your bank. You're not allowed to have them.
What if you're politically on the left?
Well, that's fine.
As on the podcast, he referenced that this was only happening to conservatives of the conservative political stance. Now, just recently, the United States government, coming from this current Trump administration, has stated that banks should no longer prevent crypto, Web3, and blockchain projects from having access to banking.
The people in cryptocurrency were being debanked just like Trump was being debanked.
Right.
And you know what? It's become the fastest growing industry anywhere in the world. It's actually removed a lot of the power from the big banks who have weaponized their platforms against the American people, and I could not be more proud to be.
And even more recently, at the time of this recording, they made a statement that they will now be fining banks that are being shown to not allow access to legal Web3 cryptocurrency projects. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below as to how you think Web3 and blockchain could solve this debanking problem. In our case, with Peace Through Trade blockchain and Zagcoin, we operate under the laws and regulatory compliance of Singapore. Now, we're a KYC AML system. So in the future, we will have to ensure, of course, that people are doing legal business, and we'll have to verify their KYC AML. But once someone's into our system, assuming, of course, they're doing legal business, we are really excited to be able to solve this debanking problem by allowing a geopolitically neutral solution, one that will provide safety and security and a longevity that in other systems simply has never been available before with our technology. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you concerned about the safety and the security of your banking? And are you excited about more permanent sovereign solutions like Peace Through Trade Chain and Zagcoin?